What's up, little dude? You're now my pet. What's going on, guys? This is Average E-Boy, and welcome back to episode 5. Hey, welcome back. Episode 5. Today's goal is to finish up this modern mansion. But just to give you guys a little bit of an update of what I've done, not that much off camera because I didn't want to do any of this without showing you guys. So all I did was basically clear the rest of this land and set it up so that we can go ahead and flatten it out and get some houses started. So that's pretty much all I did, was get rid of all the trees and the land that was here. I also changed our road. Our road used to come straight through here, but our house is now going to be built on a hill, and I don't want our road going straight through the hill that it's going to be built on. So all we did was a little turn right here and connected it 3 ways. So it's going to continue on back. And also, we are going to fill this out a little bit. Like, this is not going to stop here. We're going to bring the land out a little bit, enough so that we can get houses built around this hill. And same thing over there. Everything looks kind of flat and bare right now because there's no trees around, and it looks unnatural, but when we get our houses built, we're going to plant lots of trees. It's just annoying trying to build a house when there's trees in the way, so I took them out of the way while we're building our houses. Alright guys, let's jump right back into building our modern mansion. So the goal for today is to get a roof started, but we need to finish all the walls for that. So that's where we're going to start, with our walls. Let's get some materials ready and we'll get right to it. Today we're going to start on the left side of our house. We're going to fill in this wall and get another porch started on the back of our house. So I'm going to start by building this pillar up, and maybe let's build all of them up actually. Like so. And all this is going to be pretty bare down here. Our basement isn't going to take up all of that, but it's good that it's cleared out already. That's not a bad thing. So let's finish building these pillars up. And we're going to fill them in with birch wood or birch planks. And we don't need this here when it's inside because you're not going to see it from the outside. Okay, let's go ahead and fill all this in. Like so. And we're going to fill this all the way up. And we're going to continue on back filling it in. Just like that. Sweet. We might as well do this one too. And there we go. Alright, so I know I want a porch right here, and it's going to be 4 blocks away from our house. So we're going to pull it back 4 blocks. But I want to build the underside out of stone slabs like this. So it's going to be 4. Then we're going to have a pillar right here. And it's going to be 3 high. And we're going to build it out. We're going to build it over. Connect it. And down. We're going to build all this out of stone. Just like that. And we're going to have smooth stone in here for the back of our house around our pool and stuff. Now our door. Where do I want our door? I want our door right here. That should be good. We also need some iron bars to go on this bad boy. Just like that. And let's get some smooth stone and fill in this section. Just like this. Yep, just like that. And we're gonna have our door indented, so we want this filled in too. Alright, perfect. Now, actually, now that I think about it, this needs to be wood because this is gonna be our roof. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in. Just like that. Alright. Oops. Just like that. All the way around. Okay. Awesome. That's our little porch. Actually, that looks a little bit too square, so we're gonna go like this. And maybe indent it in on this side too. Yeah. And maybe we'll give it another little layer up right here, just to fill it out a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that looks way better. Sweet. So that's our porch now. So we're going to go ahead and start filling in this angled section right here. There's going to be glass windows in it, and we're going to have this wood going up through it. So let's build these pillars up. Where's my wool? Build them all the way up. We can always break them if we don't need them. Just like that. Alright. Now our floor is right here, so we need wool underneath it because we're going to see this through the windows, and we need wool underneath this section too. Just like that, and same thing over here. So this is going to be our floor. Just like that. Alright, and we want windows here, but how high do we want them? We're going to go the same as the front, so we're going to go with 3 high. We're obviously not going to use glass panes because it's not going to look the best, so we're just going to use solid pieces of glass for this. Go ahead and get some out. I know we want it 3 high, just like that. And same thing over here. And we're going to fill this top part in with wood instead of the actual wood block. We're going to use planks. And do we want a top window? Yeah, we might as well do the same as the front. We'll do a double. Just like that. And now we'll get some solid wood out. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be cool. So now we don't need the rest of this. We can get rid of it. And let's finish this side over here. Okay, so this side's going to be almost the same thing. We're going to have a window right here so we can put our door underneath it. And we're going to use wood planks as well. Should I use glass panes right here? Yeah, I should. Let's get some out. Just like this. And I'll fill this window in. Same thing up top. It's going to be a double. And I guess I can use that up here as well. Just like that. And we're going to use wood on top, just like over there. Bam. Awesome. Alright, so the back of our house is starting to take shape. Now we're going to fill this wall in with planks, birch planks, so the light stuff. And we'll fill it all the way up. Like so. Then we'll build our pillar up. Actually, let's build all of these up. Same thing with this. Build this up. Actually, let's not go too high with that. Awesome. Let's check this out. Back here is going to be like our hot tub pool area. Then we're going to have a little barbecue area up right here. Pool is going to be along here. And our hot tub maybe, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And we're going to have stone going around the whole thing, just to keep all the colors coordinated, because I don't want to like put down something bright right here. It's not going to match the rest of the house. Okay, so next, I know the upstairs is going to be above right here, so I'm going to fill that in. This is going to be all wooden roof right here. So this continues on back. We'll figure that out when we get to the upstairs. Now let's fill in the back of our house. Okay, so this is supposed to be grass because this wood gets indented. And I know this part's going to be higher than the rest because of our upstairs. So we'll fill all this on up. And the same with this. Now, our floor is this height. So how's our window gonna look? This is the back of our kitchen. We're just gonna have a small window up top because this is the back of our house. There's nothing really gonna be to look at back here. There's gonna be maybe trees and stuff, and maybe I'll cut off the hill here. Over here is gonna be where all the fun stuff's gonna happen, like our pool and the hot tub, like I said. So we don't need that big of a window right here. So we're gonna fill most of this in with planks. And we're gonna have wood on top, just like that part over there, just to keep it the same. And we'll fill wood up to that. Sweet. Put one of these in the middle. Awesome. Now I'm just gonna fill this side in, make everything level. Bam. Alright. It's coming along. There we go. Looking good. I'm going to fill in these windows, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try and finish up the walls of the upstairs so we can get a feel of what it's going to look like, and then we're going to add a roof on this bad boy. So let's get started. I know I want our roof to be overhanging just like the rest of it, so like this. So this is going to come back. Not sure how far. We'll keep it like that. And now I want our upstairs to start going inwards. So like this. We'll go in with that. And then I want a window. So we'll go a double window, I guess. And then we'll do another pillar. And then we'll do another double window. Like that. Let's check that out. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's even do one more. So another double window, pillar, and maybe we'll bring this back. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring this back. So we're gonna have single window, and then we'll do an angled double window. Just like so, and then we'll pillar up. There we go. That fits in good. Awesome. Now how about right here? Okay, so right here we'll have a double window, maybe another double window, and then we'll fill the rest of these up. Just like that. Okay, so let's not forget we want redstone underneath all of our roofs, so we need to do a double on this. So this whole floor needs to come up one more block. Like that. Now, it's not going to be even with these windows, but it's still going to look good. So let's build these pillars up a little bit more. And then we'll start putting windows in here. So how high do I want my windows? I want them 4 blocks high. And then we'll go ahead and put some wood on top of them. Because don't forget, we need a double roof up here in order to get redstone up in this level. So, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do 4, and we'll put some wood on top of them. I'm going to finish up the rest of these windows, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just flew around the entire house to make sure all the walls were finished up, and everything's looking good. This house is going to be amazing. But I changed one thing. I moved everything right here down a layer so I can get lights between the 2 floors. Because this was up here originally, and I wouldn't have been able to put lamps up on top of the roof. So I moved everything down, including this here cribbing. It still looks good. Everything looks just the same as what it was. And actually, it might even look a little bit better. I might change up this wall too. Let's see. I want a railing to be here now, and maybe we'll bring this wall out a double and fill this in with wood. Like so. How does that look? Not the best. It kind of ruins that overhang feel. Let's get rid of that. Let's just leave it like that. That looks good. Okay, we're just about ready to put on the roof. Now, remember what I said we were going to leave the roofs off so we can do the redstone? Well, that means it's time for the redstone. Oh boy, this is going to be trouble. So first off, I want to start with the bottom layer. So I want to start with the garage. I know our roof is going to be made out of snow because it's that nice white look. And it's going to be on this level right here. So I'm going to fill all that in. And then we're going to cut some light spots out. And we're going to start wiring up some redstone and a switch of where we want our lights to turn on. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished putting in the snow and I cleaned up our walls a little bit. So we got quite an idea of what we want here. So now we're going to go ahead and put in our redstone lamps. I know I want it 3 away from the wall, so we're gonna go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. Put one in. Do I want it 4 away from our door? No. I want it 3, so we'll go 3 and 3. There we go. And I want them 3 away from each other. Oops. So like so, just like that. And then we're gonna continue them on back. So we're gonna put a couple in here. Just like this, and that should be 3 away, 2 away. Okay, that does the trick though, that's fine. So that's the placement of our lighting for our garage. Now we just need to wire it up above here. But I kind of want to finish this room out here as well first. So let's jump right into that. Okay, so I know this is going to be our wall right here, and I also want the lighting 2 away. So 1, 2, we're going to put a lamp right there. Same thing on the other side. And then we want these 2 away as well. And I'm not sure how I'm going to lay it downstairs, but for now, that should be fine. Not sure if I'm going to square it up or if I'm going to keep it on the angle what it's on. I know downstairs is going to be mainly like a storage area and different things like that, so we'll see how it turns out. For now, that's good. Actually, maybe let's put one more right here. Yeah, and it kind of fills it at the angle. That should be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and wire this bad boy up. Okay, so this is how we're going to set it up. We're going to put a green block over each lamp and then a repeater in front of them. So when we power it, the redstone goes to the repeaters and the repeater powers the block and then the block powers the lamp. So when there's no power, the lights are off. When there's power, the lights are on. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook this up to a switch on a wall somewhere. And then when we pull the switch, our lights are going to come on. When we turn off the switch, our lights are off. Simple. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's start by putting our green blocks on top of all of our lamps. And now we got to remember that this room is separate from this room. So we don't want to wire them up together. Just like so. And now we're going to put repeaters going to all of our green blocks. And then we're just going to fill them in with redstone so they all connect. Like so. Same thing over here. So then once we got all that done, all we need to do is find a place where we want to put our switch. And then we need to bring the redstone signal all the way up to this here line. And then it will power all of our blocks. So that's exactly how we want it. So let's go figure out where we want to put our switch. I just realized that we need stairs going down to the basement before we can put our switch in, because we don't want to put our switch in a certain spot and then it'll be going right through our stairs. So we're going to go ahead and do our stairs right now. I know I want them right here in the corner out of the way. So we're going to do it like this. And then it's going to be coming down, and then this is going to be the pivot point, and then we're going to come on down with our stairs like this. And then they're going to come out into this room like so. Awesome. Now I want to get rid of this. How far over do I want it? We should go over pretty far. I kind of want to connect into that, but is our head going to hit it? It's not going to hit it now, but when we put stairs on, let's see. Oh boy. Okay, so let's see. We're going to come down like that. come down here, we're gonna come down here, 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 here. So if I were going to walk these, I guess we can move that back. Oh, that's fine. That's perfect right there, actually. And then we can go ahead and maybe put some more wool right there. And just continue it coming back. Same thing here. We might change this to wood after. We'll see. And maybe the same thing there. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to build a wall up around our stairs, because that's the way it's going to be in our house. And then we're going to figure out where we're going to put our first switch. I'm thinking I'm going to put it right here, because we don't need these. And this is our wall going to our back room. I'll just fill this in so we get a feel for what it's going to look like. Our door is going to be here somewhere, and we can put our switch on the wall here, because we can build this out if we wanted to, and then maybe put some storage in here or something, so we can get our wiring all inside here. So let's go ahead and do that. So our wiring is going to be right here. Let's bring it up. Now, how are we going to get it above here without interrupting anything? Let's see. If we put a redstone signal into this green block, it will power the block itself, and that means it will power the redstone above it. So if we put a repeater right there like that, and then all we got to do is bring the redstone up. So yeah, we'll power this block, and then that block will power the ones around it like this, and then it will power that. Then all we gotta do is bring it over like so. So let's see if this is gonna work. Put some redstone on here, and let's get a lever. Let's power this thing. Yeah, so see, our lights turn on. And then if we turn them off. Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, okay. I know what happened. Alright, so this is what happened. The repeater is powering this block, and this block powers everything around it. So that means that this also got powered. Alright. That's a little bit of a problem. That means we got to bring our wiring in through here. But that's fine. We can do that. Okay, so let's try that. And then we'll put a repeater going into this whole thing so the signal does not wear out. Alright. Let's try that. So they're off. Now they're on. And they should go back off. Perfect. That's our first light. Bam. Take these out. So now we have light. And now we don't. Alright, so now it's time to do our next room. Here we go. So I know that we got a porch underneath here. So we can go ahead and put our switch on the wall right here. So on the way down, we're going to go ahead and hit our switch. And our switch is going to power this, which is going to power, we need a block, which is going to power a block, which is now going to power another redstone torch, which is going to power another block. And then we should be right on top of our roof, like so. Perfect. And now we got the same problem as before. We don't want a redstone to touch any of these green blocks, so we're going to have to power it through another way. So we'll come in through right here. So we'll put a repeater going into our main line so every piece of redstone is lit up. And then we'll bring our line all the way back to here. And put redstone there, and it's all hooked up. Okay, let's test it out. So as of right now, our lights are off. If we switch this, bam, our lights are on. Sweet. Switch it again. Lights are off. Awesome. But I noticed one thing. On is up over here and on is down over here. So if we wanted to switch that, it's a little quick fix. All we got to do is switch our line. So like this. Now they're on. Now they're off. Awesome. Same thing as the other room. Now I want red carpet down here. Not sure why. It just came to me that I want a red carpet, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that in now. Okay. Awesome. Now downstairs is kind of completed. I just came up with an idea that I kind of want like a vault or a safe out here made of like either obsidian or bedrock, so that, I don't know, it's a big house. Obviously, whoever owns this house is going to have some money. So, obviously, they're going to have their own safe, you know what I mean? So, we're going to kind of build a wall here somewhere. Maybe we'll have a bedroom or two down here, but then we're going to have a secret way to get to our safe. But we'll come up with that after. Let's try and finish our lighting. Okay, so I just did a little bit of work off camera. I finished our flooring above our lighting, so it looks decent. So you're not even able to see the redstone that happens underneath it. And then I put some glass panes around it for a railing, and this place is really starting to take shape. It's looking good. Okay guys, so unfortunately that's all the time we have for this episode, but we got quite a bit done today. We got the back of our house completed, we have our upstairs started, we have our redstone started, and everything's starting to come together. It's looking great. Look at this place. I'm excited to move in here. So next episode, we're going to go ahead and try and finish up our redstone in our next layer and get our roof put on. And we're going to try and clear this thing up. So as always, I'm Average E-Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.